Oh, I don't know. We both were like, did we? And then I'm like, no. We did now.
The July 26, 2021 meeting of the Environment and Public Works Committee will now come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. Broth. Mr. Brew.
Here.
Mr. Mafucci.
Here.
Ms. Taylor. Here. Mr. Wilt is excused. Mr. Udelson.
Here.
Chairman Dondorfer.
Here.
President Carbone.
Here.
Is there anyone signed up for the public forum?
There is not.
Is there anyone present who is not signed up to speak who would like to address the committee at this time? Seeing none. The next item on the agenda is the approval of minutes. You have the November 25th, 2020 meeting of the Environment and Public Works Committee before you. They will stand approved unless the clerk is notified of any changes by the end of the day today. Next item on the agenda is new business.
Referral 21-0261, amending the 2021 Monroe County budget to authorize purchase of vehicle to transport firefighting apparatus for use at Frederick Douglass Greater Rochester International Airport.
So moved.
Moved by legislator Brew, seconded by President Carbone. Is there any discussion on this? Legislator Broth?
As the author of the motion, that is. I have a couple of questions regarding this motion. Exactly is to be purchased with $55,000 vehicle, but what sort of vehicle?
It will be a Ford F-350 utility vehicle.
Thank you. And what would the role?
This role has multi-purposes, one of which is to plow the snow in front of the fire department. Second most important role, well, actually the first most important role is going to be carrying apparatus that refills the foam trucks. There's a large trailer that gets that has foam, 1,000 gallons of foam that will respond to any scene, whether it be on the airport property or off the airport property, and it refills the truck to get the truck back in service when they are done with their initial firefighting mission, as well as being used to transport firefighters and personnel to scenes. The trailer is the fire department already has that, but this will be towing that trailer. Yep.
Right, so it'd be towing the trailer. Past occur.
As soon as the money is opened up for them.
So effectively immediately.
Yes.
Thank you. Then in addition, was that trailer now?
Currently, the fire department, if they have to go and use that trailer, they have to call the maintenance crew at the airport, and they bring a loaner truck over for them to tow it with. Correct.
IP as something that was in there someplace?
It is not at this time. This is a new vehicle that they are looking to purchase.
Okay, then. How do you know they were looking to purchase this? With whom have you?
We've spoken to, we were approached by the chief of the airport operations as well as the president of the union, the airport firefighters, expressing their need for this vehicle. It was initially brought forward to us by the president of the union, and we recently met with the chief of the airport, the current chief of the airport, and discussed it.
Fire chief.
Fire chief, yep. Oh, sorry.
That's what I'm trying to get some clarification there. Thanks. And do you know if the fire chief approached anyone about the IP process, or they just said that it wasn't there and
They initially, there was no money available for them this year, and they came to us for the request.
I'm not trying to do the instigation. I just how this came together. But when did the if the union
Approximately a month or two ago.
okay, so
Yes.
okay, so this right, and have you had any discussions with the airport authority itself?
I've spoken to Director Moore in regards to this, and he's supportive of our decision to move forward on this funding.
All right, so good. And so when did you talk to him? Like a month ago, a couple weeks ago? Today?
Couple weeks ago.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll be honest about this. I'm not a fan of the funding source, and I never have. I'm actually inclined to vote in favor. I will here and now, but I'm going to reserve the right to.
Of course.
But I do appreciate the fact that this is I can see why you might want to move away from the maintenance department being called in such a situation. I don't think it's a matter of urgency, to be quite honest. I do not. But I don't think it's a bad idea in general. But again, I'm not a fan of the funding. I would understand why others might vote against it for that.
Any other questions? Legislator Fuji?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just have a couple quick questions.
Oh, I mean, I'm not a mechanic, but I would like to think that if they did proper maintenance, it should be at least a 10-year plus vehicle. No, there was not.
Was there any?
No, there was not. No, there was not.
Mentioned hearing from the
There was not, I mean, I spoke to Director Moore about it and explained to him what they were looking to have purchased. Obviously, it's a little late in the budget cycle for anything, and I said that we can, possibly have it delivered this way, and no one had a problem with it at that point. No, we did not. Legislator Fuji?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So I guess I'm
Any other questions? All right, all those in favor, say aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 21-0264, confirmation of reappointments and appointment to the Monroe County Recycling Advisory Committee.
Moved by President Carbone, seconded by Legislator Taylor. Is there any discussion on this one? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 21-0265, increase in improvement of facilities in the Rochester Pure Waters District, add a project entitled Genesee Valley Pump Station, amend the 2021 through 2026 capital improvement program and the 2021 capital budget, and authorize financing.
Second. Moved by Legislator Brew, seconded by President Carbone. Any discussion on this? Legislator Broth?
Through you, Mr. Chairman, yes, we do. We expect that the construction completion will be done by the first quarter of 2024.
Am I correct to assume that the planning board approved
Through you, Mr. Chairman, it will be considered at the planning board this Thursday.
Any other questions? All those in favor say aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 21-0269, amend the 2021 through 2026 capital improvement program and the 2021 capital budget to add a project entitled Monroe County Park System-Wide Facilities Renovations and authorize an interfund transfer.
Moved by legislator Taylor, seconded by legislator Brew. Is there any discussion? Roth?
I'm excited about this proposal. I'm always excited about the proposal.
Through you, Mr. Chairman, we would expect to begin work immediately, going to term contract, putting items out to bid.
Any other discussion? Legislator Brew?
Through you, Mr. Chairman, we can do that.
Any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 21-0275, classification of action and determination of significance pursuant to the State Environmental Quality Review Act for the sale of county-owned tax foreclosure property located on Lehigh Station Road in the town of Henrietta.
Moved by legislator Brew, seconded by President Carbone. Any discussion on this? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 21-0277, classification of action and determination of significance pursuant to the State Environmental Quality Review Act for the sale of county-owned tax foreclosure property located on Brimley Road in the town of Braga.
Moved by President Carbone, seconded by legislator Taylor. Is there any discussion on this? None. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 21-0279, classification of action and determination of significance pursuant to the State Environmental Quality Review Act for the sale of county-owned tax foreclosure property located at 30 Morrison Avenue in the town of Chili.
Moved by legislator Taylor, seconded by Majority Leader Brew. Any questions on this? Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 21-0281, classification of action and determination of significance pursuant to the State Environmental Quality Review Act for the sale of county-owned tax foreclosure property located on Union Street in the town of Ogden.
Moved by legislator Brew, seconded by President Carbone. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Item carries. Are there any other matters to come before this committee? Seeing none, the July 26, 2021 meeting of the Environment and Public Works Committee stands adjourned. The next meeting of the Environment and Public Works Committee will be held on Monday, August 23rd, 2021 at 5:15 p.m.